Hello! This video is about how to practice when you sleep, and you actually can. No BS. Because what happens, for instance, when you listen to a song, and you really like the song, first of all, and you listen to it a lot of times, then your brain cannot stop that pattern of constantly reproducing that song within you until it drives you crazy. I'm a victim to this all the time when I listen to music. You know, I listen to a song, I really like it, I listen to it over and over again, and suddenly I'm just walking around with that, you know, all day, like a constant inner radio. And it comes to the point where I need to listen to another song because my brain cannot stop singing, playing, reproducing that song over and over again. The same thing happens with almost anything we expose ourselves to. If you have two things in place, point one, it must be pleasurable. So when you listen to that song, it's really pleasurable. You really like the song, right? And number two, you have to repeat it over and over again. If you have those two elements in place, then your brain is going to constantly try to reproduce that pattern over and over again. And that also means that if you practice one pattern on the guitar, that's simple enough, that's a little loop, and you do it over and over again 1,000 times in a day, and it's pleasurable, right, the two elements, then you will continue practicing when you sleep. This is a key secret to getting really good when it comes to technique. But this will not happen if you do too many things, of course, right? If you listen to a whole album or several different albums, no song is really going to, create that within you. You have to repeat the same closed little thing over and over again. And like a simple pattern like that, right? Or... And you have to do it thousands of times, which is not effort, which is not hard. You work with the metronome to get your rhythm skills right, your accents, whatever it is that you're practicing. And once you're comfortable at it at a low, and you can really do it without the metronome and still be accurate and in time, then you just sit in front of the TV, watch a stupid sitcom that will entertain you but not remove focus completely from what you're doing, and you can practice for hours. Just a repetitive pattern, right? Whatever it is, without having, any power to your guitar, so you won't, annoy your fellow family members. And that's really the key recipe here. And then you get in those thousands of repetitions. And if you are focused enough and intense enough about learning one thing to the point of absolute world-class mastery, what will happen is that you're going to repeat that pattern in your sleep. But Klaus, my fingers aren't moving, my body isn't moving, but your brain is. Your brain is actually activating the same neurosignals in your body as when you're practicing. This has been proven over and over and over again. When you're a runner, when you do sports activities, whatever it is that you do, that if you're focused enough and the activity has enough pleasure connected to it, which also means that you have to have a good time when you're practicing. You cannot hate it. If you hate it, you won't get that extra benefit, or you won't actually learn anything, because the pleasure has to be in the mix anytime. So really make sure you're having a good time, and then repeat the same, whatever it is, a simple pattern of loop. And that's what you need when you practice technique. Just loop it over and over and over again. And I promise you, when you go to sleep that night, and the next night also, your body is going to reproduce the neural signals that you need in order to perform that action. Going to remember and remember and remember. Just like with the song, remember how it felt, remember how it felt. If you practice in the right way, of course. But, if you're in doubt about that, watch some of my other videos here on YouTube. So that's the point here. That's how to practice when you sleep. Go to my website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free.